Hey guys, this is gonna be a gaming channel. I am still working on how to edit the actual in the box on the top left for all the forms and everything on it. I'm having a little doozy with all these editing programs because a lot of these editing programs do not have that feature. I got the OBS studio that my friend referred me to, but the problem is I can't record my picture or myself or anything else. It was a black screen. I couldn't figure it out. So I might have to watch some video or research it as well. But other than that, I'll do a couple of the weeks recap that I've been looking at and everything else for it. The Nintendo Switch, one guy has a release for it and showed all the stuff that was when you unboxing and everything else. And other than that, I wasn't really too much impressed. Basically, like a same looks like a Wii U, but the problem Wii U for it. But once I get it, I might change my mind. I want to play a new Zelda game, but I'm not gonna buy a $350 device brand new. I just rather just wait till a year and get on eBay or Craigslist for really cheap. And also the internet browser. They have no internet browser on the Switch yet, but I think it's just poor poor Nintendo decision of doing that because every console I have has an internet device, but I don't know why Nintendo's not aiming for it. But it's a very simple app that they can just create and get that done. And I do not like the eShop or parental stuff on my phone. It might be good for a parent, but other than that, it's just to me it's just too much extra device, especially if you have a handheld and you're just carrying it around with a phone at the same time. It's like, no, especially multiplayer should be on the system, not on the phone. That's an extra hand you got to pull out to set that all up. But other than that, I just like the games that came out. Really don't care too. I really don't care about the console. I do not like the Joy-Con nor the motion movements. But since when Wii U came out, I did not like the motion movement. Always got the Pro controller no matter what. Probably because I'm not really good with. If it's really accurate, then okay. But other than that, it's like, eh. But I'm not really too impressed with their stuff, but I like I was impressed with the video games that they're coming out with. Hopefully they have their developer in with Nintendo. Other than that, it's just there's nothing really much that they have that I care for that I already bought. I already have Skyrim. I do not give two shits about FIFA. I do not like sports. I don't like watching sports. I did sports in high school, middle school to high school, wrestling, football, and cross country. But other than that, no, I stopped in sophomore year and I'm like, screw this shit. No, there's too much pain in me. If the girls can't like me for who I am, then, it didn't really bother me anyways. So yeah, that's I need to see what much more games they're going to come out with, especially with the specs that they have for a tablet. It might be okay, I believe. The Integra chip and everything else. I know that it's going to be up and down, a lot of arguments between the fanboys and the other community. I don't care. I'm not a fanboy. I mostly play stuff on my PC. I play a lot of my console game. I have all the consoles. But other than that, it's just it didn't really excite me as much. I like the Nintendo handheld a lot more. The 3DS. It has a lot more games that I like to play and has better battery life than carrying around playing Zelda for 3 hours. Really, really. Really, Nintendo? And plus, you cannot switch your own batteries out. You have to ship it. Yeah, well, the other thing, you have to ship your. If you want to replace your battery, if it's dead, you gotta ship it to Nintendo and pay them to replace the battery for you. A lot of these articles on Otaku, Stonefox, and Review Tech, you can just Google the source and you can just find out on yourself as well. The next one will be the E3 that's coming out. The Xbox is gonna release the Scorpio. I don't know what more they're gonna release out. They have a lot more first person title games. That would be great. Once they cancel Scalebound, my wife was pissed, and I don't have much game. I have an Xbox One, but I don't have much games for it. I have the first title games. A lot of the games I get for is on the PS4 because most of them are JRPG games, and a lot of JRPG games that we like to play is on the PS4. And so the Scorpio, I'm probably gonna get that once, probably a year or two from now, because there's no really use to having a Scorpio unless you. I'll bet that when it first comes out, none of the game's gonna have 4K in it yet. You're gonna have to wait for a while, and who's gonna pay $600 for the damn thing? I bet it's gonna be 600 or more for the damn thing. But other than that, no, no, hell no, hell no. Screw that. I just beat Tomb Raider on the PS4. I waited what, a year or two for it. It's like $39. It has all the DLC for it, and I just bought the damn thing because I know that every game they're gonna come out with, they're gonna make a pack with all the DLC in it. So it'd be a lot cheaper to buy that than buy it at the store. So I just wait. It it's not gonna kill you. If it does, then go get it if you have the money. But I really don't. And the coming around like being in February about the Circle of Life for GameStop. Basically, this is about I know you guys see this ugly face. Basically, it's about GameStop lying to their customers so they can have the quota for selling used games. It's basically like every company does it, like Macy, Walmart, Target. Every night goes to the cash out, gets pissed off and like, would you like a Walmart credit card? No, don't need no more credit cards. I'm already in debt as it. I'm very in debt right now with my mother's medical bill, and at the GoFundMe page. Hopefully, it will help with a lot of the medical bill. It does help. Please donate. But other than that, I have a student loan debt I had to pay for. I'm trying to get away with 100% disability. I'm trying to use CalVet to get a house instead. It'll be a lot cheaper than to get an apartment. A lot of factors in it, so I really don't shop at GameStop as I used to. Technically, because they rip you off on the games you want to sell. I have a lot of games. I'd like to get some good money back from it, but they will not give you what is actually worth 60 to 70%. They'll give you like little chump change. I took in the BioShock 7 opened, and basically it didn't run. So I got it for my wife's Valentine's Day. So I took it in and see how much they're gonna give it for. It's like, okay, so they're like 60 is a $69 game. So they were asking for like $24. That's not even half of what it is worth. If it's around like 30 to 40, GameStop makes $10 from it because they're gonna post it for $59. So it's like you're gonna make usually when you go to comic book stores and you sell your Magic card or Pokemon card, they go by the value of it, and usually between 50 to 75% of it depending on the store. GameStop doesn't do that. But telling the customers to rack that up with a used game and everything else, that's not really fair at all. I only go there by like $5 or $10 like bundle deals, and that's it. But other than that, I rarely buy stuff from them. I used to work at a hospitality job. I used to work at retail before I joined the military, and it's just all their stuff is ridiculously overpriced, to tell you the truth. But I feel for the employees. Hopefully they can find something to go around with it or find a better job. The only thing that got me in the foot last week was the collectibles, and I can buy it for half the price on Amazon. I'm like, holy crap! I'm not paying $120 for the statue. I can get it for $20 on Amazon. I'm not made out of money. Also, Amazon, them destroying little shops, but GameStop's not a little shop. It's a big corporation. So I'm not too worried about them at all. So those are the gaming news that I have in mind right now that we'll talk that I've been looking through forums and YouTube videos and researching everything. This is very tiring to look researching all these articles, and there's like so many articles and so many controversies. I even seen one like PC Master Race versus the console. To me that's just rhetorically stupid. In my opinion, it's just a game. You know, wherever you want to play your game, play it on where you want to play it at. That's it. If you enjoy it, like play on the computer, play on the computer. If you enjoy it, like to play it on the Xbox or PS4 or the Wii U, go for it. It's just there's too many like dumb fights over these things. I don't really understand at all. Because I grew up with consoles. I started playing PC gaming when Diablo 2 came out, and from then it's just I guess I started playing on my dad's old computer games, and I stuck with computer because I'm used to playing with the mouse and on the controller for a very long time. So I had a hard time playing shooter games with Overwatch on the PS4, so I got on the computer. And there's also news about someone's playing shooter games with a keyboard and it's unfair advantage. It is true, but also it's just it's a game. Have fun with it. Just don't cheat. Whoever controller feels nice and plays with, play with it. So this is gonna be my gaming news. If you like it, subscribe, a thumbs up. There's gonna be a giveaway when we have 50 subscribers. It would be a Sword Art Online figurine. I think it was the season 2 one we're gonna do is a bathing suit edition. I don't know what their names are. My wife had to pick up which one she wants to give away. We'll probably show in the next video or two. And if you have 10,000 subscribers, I will buy a Nintendo Switch and give that as a giveaway. I'll use my own personal money, buy it, have a giveaway for that. So if you want to get giveaway, please subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment. If you have any news you want me to talk about, leave a comment on that. Join our Facebook group, join me on Twitter, and thank you very much. Have a good night.